You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan. So, now that you've changed, how do you feel?
I feel humbled. Like I've carried a burden for a long time. Like I've finally been forgiven. I've had debts to pay.
Forgiveness shouldn't be easy. When I was much younger, we clashed a lot. Some things, well, there were things I couldn't forgive you for. When you were in your other state, I at least knew you were learning. I didn't want to forgive you. And I didn't want you to forget what you've done. What you did.
What changed your mind?
Well, watching you and Dagran. He sees you differently than I do. He sees who you've become. You're here for him.
Alas, my old life. I can't live my life that way.
Aye. You need to be here and do right. For both of us. You can see how much you mean to Dagran.
I understand. I've changed, and my life has changed. I don't want to live in the past. I want our family to have a future.
Then I'm glad we still have our future.
Onward and upward. On to the next adventure.
I will help if I can. Will I be forgiven?
But we had no access to the Coreway, and helping another culture was outside the Oathsworn's edicts.
Perhaps they need our help as well. Thank you for your help, Adelgon.
By the light, it shines as brightly as the sun. Are those airships? But we're underground.
I will always try.
I hear the Radiant Song? Is it coming from that crystal?
The Nerubians breached the Aegis Wall, Farron. The darkness forced us back.
Your fear of the dark will kill us all, General. We'll never survive unless...
Quiet, Lamplighter. Outsiders are here. Who are you?
I will see you through the shadows. Despite everything, the I'm Farron, Lamplighter of Hallowfall. I have a relief cart prepped for the war. Will you join me?
Anduin. I'm an adventurer, exploring Kazalgar with my friend. The crystal.
Star. We call it a star. Beledar, the Emperor's vision of holy light.
A vision of light. Deep under the ground.
We're the Hallowfall expedition of the Arathi Empire. We followed our Emperor's sacred vision across the sea to fight in Renalash, the final battle between light and dark. As we crossed the sea, we were caught in a storm. The fleet was enveloped in golden radiance. In a flash, our entire armada was transported down here.
You've been down here fighting the Nerubians ever since?
I was just a child. The only child when we were marooned. The Nerubians have never ceased their hostility. They crawl up from their kingdom seeking a fight and try to drag us down into the darkness. Steel Strike's army does well beneath Beledar's light. Those bugs are good at extinguishing hope. We Lamplighters have trained to charge into the darkness. We save those who are lost and keep the Dawn Towers lit. We're here.
The sacred Farron. Your courage acquits you well, young Lamplighter. In service to others, we find our flame. We must confront the darkness.
We owe our service to those in need. The Dawn Tower won't be enough to hold them back. The Nerubians have gotten braver.
We must ignite the key flame on the wall. Its sacred flame will keep the Nerubians at bay.
We are a light in the darkness. When shadow falls, lamplighters rise. Don't give in to fear.
Come and share my light. We venture into shadow. Your flame brings hope.
A lamplighter brings hope. We Arathi are consecrated in the sacred flame. Do not leave my people on the field. My faith kindles my hope. These trees were true Arathi, holding onto hope in the very heart of shadow.
They seek the light of the sacred flame now. Come, their killers still live. The sacred flame tempers our spirit.
We cannot hide from evil.
Look! Those Nerubians are fleeing!
Not fleeing, advancing. They mean to destroy our air docks. When shadow falls, lamplighters rise. In my heart, there is fire. Chiron, the Dawn Tower isn't lit. If Beledar should shift...
You're right. Your new friends can protect the people. You must ignite the sacred flame.
The tendrils of shadow are sinking into this land. Utilize their fear to strike them down. head will rise. Prove your worth. Earn your ascension.
Am I needed? I hear a radiant song.
Who is calling for help?
We have lost so many.
Good to see you, champion. I've been tracking this one since it crawled up out of its hole. Arathi and see my son. I will slaughter every Nerubian in my path to keep them from harm.
What can I do?
I thought we agreed you'd stay in Dornigal.
I heard stories of the Arathi. As king... I mean, I was curious. I hear a radiant song. Am I needed? Who is... What is happening?
It's Beledar, our star. It shifts between the light and this. The Dawn Towers hold back the darkness with the sacred flame, but the light always returns.
They light a candle. You know how this ends, Illyria. Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Show yourself, monster!
You know where to find me. Deeper in the darkness.
There's a chill in the air. I will scout ahead.
Be careful, Illyria.
Farron, watch the outsiders. It's dangerous to travel alone.
A lamplighter brings hope. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. A beacon in the dark.
This darkness, how long does it last?
Sometimes only moments, sometimes days. We lost so many the first time it turned. We will travel by air. Monsters arise in the darkness.
To live under constant threat of shadow. How do you do it?
When night falls, the army enacts the shadow curfew. Get inside, get to safety. Incoming! Use the lances on those enemies. Good work. You'd fit in well with us lamplighters. As our numbers dwindle, some find their faith shaken. They turn to the whispers in the darkness. Look out! Here come more of those fiends! A behemoth! Quickly, take it down! Thank goodness. That was a small one. Those monsters can take out a warship. We must hold to our faith in the sacred flame. Ourselves. And in each other if we are to succeed.
Farron, thank the flame. Kobis are raiding Sinna's Yearning. The army went ahead, but...
Say no more. Our new allies and I will go to their aid. Seek shelter immediately.
Halt, Farron. We secure the village, then rescue the captives.
They'll be dead by then. We are a light in the darkness. Don't give in to fear. A beacon in the dark.
Soldiers, with me!
need to target something first.
What can I do?
You have our thanks, Farron Lothar. And you too, outsiders.
Lothar? We have lost so many. I hear a radiant song.
I will see you through the shadow. In my heart, there is fire.
If more of those fishy bastards try to... my leg, I can't... Oh.
Easy. We'll patch you up. Friend, go assist the General in Sina's yearning. We'll meet you there.
So, you live. It's Farron.
I pray for the flame to show us the way. We are...
The Arathi will fight so long as the light is with us. Destroy those monsters!
glad you're all right, Farron. Now stop and take a breath for once. I'm glad you're all right, Farron. Now stop and take a breath for once.
Despite everything, the Orathi find joy. Be strong, my friend.
We lose so many to the darkness.
A wave of shadow. What just happened? We cannot hide from evil. We carry the flame into— Those shadows came from the Dawn Tower!
Baron, wait! We must withdraw to Merildar!
The tower! We owe our service to those in... The Dawn Tower! What is happening to it?
The Harbinger has whispered to me of your arrival. And your failure at Dalaran.
Where is your master?
No! The Sacred Flame! What has Alric and his cults done?
I don't know. But they claim allegiance to Xalatath, and so their lives are forfeit. What have you learned? They will not escape.
The flame is corrupted. Can we restore it?
Anduin, help her. Call upon the light once more.
I will help if I can.
No, I can't. There must be another way.
My faith kindles my hope. A cave. Could they still be nearby, continuing to corrupt the flame? When shadow falls, lamplighters rise. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Look out!
What are those things? They hardly seem real.
A trick of the shadow. I will deal with them. You all go ahead.
I cannot attack.
Promise.
Do not have a target.
Darkness.
Quickly, friend. Alric is nowhere to be found. But these traitors are wielding powerful darkness up ahead. If we stop that ritual, I should be able to cleanse the flame.
Approaches.
Light be my...
Anduin, your light. What happened to it?
It doesn't matter. I'm no longer worthy of it.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
More shadows. We're trapped in here, aren't we?
No, we're not giving up here. If we stick together.
The light shines through you. But what if it goes out? What if you failed your people?
You think I've never failed? I've never made mistakes?
I need to target something first.
I was never even supposed to be in Halaform. I stowed away to escape a family that only ever saw me as a failure. Was it a mistake? I lost an eye and an arm for it. Does that make me unworthy of the light? I regret nothing. I keep fighting because in the darkness, it's all we can do. I can't give up. It's not in my nature, and I don't think it's in yours either.
You don't understand. I've hurt people. I was controlled by darkness, but part of me enjoyed it.
Enjoyed hurting people? Or no longer being able to agonize over every thought and action? Having doubt, making mistakes, none of these make you unworthy, Anduin. They light your path forward.
The entrance. It's gone. There really is no way out.
Enough of your illusions, Xal'atath!
Belador's light has returned. Thank you, Illyria.
My arrows strike true.
We owe our service to those in need. Don't give in to fear.
Illyria, we would have been lost without you. Thank you.
I'm glad you're all safe. Let's end this.
We cannot hide from evil. Be strong. Join me, please.
You know the light is not with me.
There is no darkness so deep that the light cannot reach us. Just be here with me. Now, breathe. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow, we are the lamps that guide the way. It's a first step. The rest is just time and trust. We are a light in the darkness. A beacon in the dark. In my heart, there is fire. We need to return to Merodar. I need to let the General know what happened here.
This Order of Night is no mere cult. The Harbinger they speak of is Xal'atath. She won't stop. Your people need to be ready.
Alric corrupted the Dawn Tower's flame? Ashes take that man, and this Harbinger.
I will see you through the shadow.
We are far from the Empire. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the General's rules I happily follow.
Perhaps a moment's rest is warranted.
Friend, can you order a round of drinks?
May the light of the flame brighten your day. Now this one looks like they have a story to tell. Welcome, outsider. Pull up a chair. Wait out curfew. We're always open.
The cats are trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, you have a friend for life.
Do you have a lynx?
Oh, no. No, no, no. I am not a cat person. My faith kindles my hope. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
We will find Xal'atath. She cannot hide from me. Anduin, we need to talk.
Of course.
I need to see Rain about my prosthetics anyway. Let's meet later. A lamplighter brings hope.
Farron! I was inspired last Beladar's shadow. I designed a new arm prosthetic. I think you'll wear this one.
Thank you, Rain. But the shield you made me is all I need. I'm sure your talents would be better spent on other inventions.
It's my pleasure to make a new arm you would use, Farron. You told me about the discomfort and how it impacted your mobility. So I was thinking...
Rain? No. I have lived with my injury since I was a child. I've learned to do everything from sword fighting to dressing myself with one hand.
But what if I figured out the weight balancing? You said that was what you didn't like about the first few I made.
Then I think some of our veterans who will lose an arm to the Nerubians will be very grateful that you've improved the design. Rain, I've learned to navigate my life without a prosthetic. I don't want to relearn everything, but if you want to improve something of mine, a better shock absorber on the shield would be a blessing of the flame. Those Nerubians are getting bigger, and it puts all that weight on the shoulder.
Oh yeah? That's a tough one. Let me sketch out some ideas and get some measurements. I think that'll be an interesting project. Thanks, Farron.
Keep up your work. Everyone on the front line appreciates the new kit upgrades.
I am on the hunt. I wish you had heeded my warning and stayed in Dornegal. She is here, Anduin. The Arathi are in danger. We are in danger.
I needed to see if there were really descendants of the Arathi down here. I'm the King of Stormwind. So many human kingdoms have fallen. I needed to know if there were others.
It was still a foolish risk.
You're not the only one grappling with the voices in their head!
What have you been hearing?
Beladar, the Emperor's vision. That prophecy that drew them here. It's the radiant song I'm hearing.
You have been hearing the star?
Yes. No, not really. When I saw Beladar for the first time, I had the vision again. It's related somehow. I wish Khadgar were here. He'd know what it all meant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
No. You're right. I wish he was here as well. We'll have to find our own answers.
I've gotten a look at the crystals in their key flames. It's not Azerite, but it's close enough that I think they're connected.
Then you realized when Beladar shifted for the first time?
Their day of darkness. The same day Sargeras plunged that sword into Azeroth.
I do not have a target.
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to call her my daughter.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift.
For the Empire. The Day of Darkness changed everything. Our holy mission takes a toll. Caution is warranted. Auralia, send a runner to Farron's new elf friend. We need to talk. Farron tells me your friend wields the Void. I'm either going to regret meeting her, or thank the friend.
Beladar shifting your favor.
We are the Seekers of Light.
I require a torch.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Step into the light. Stay alert. You carry your torch, you light the city. The flame burns for all of us.
Greetings, outsider.
In hardship, kindness.
The Harbinger is from the Black Empire? Flames. One of the old gods?
No. Something else. A survivor from the depths of time.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift. We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi. We are surrounded by dangers. Walk with me for a bit, outsider. I assume Farron has told you of how we came to this strange land. The Emperor's vision. A prophecy of light, battle, and victory. For the Arathi and the Sacred Flame. I was newly raised to my position. Being entrusted to seek out an Imperial prophecy was a great honor. Our armada braved the storming sea and its impassable tempest. I thought that final storm was sure to scuttle every airship. Instead, there was a radiant flash. The Emperor's vision, exactly as he had foreseen. The light transported us beneath the surface of Azeroth. But still under the light of this star we named Beladar. So many died as the Armada crashed into the cliffs. We thought the eternal flame of Erethdor snuffed out that day. Then, as we labored to rescue this stowaway child, Farron, we discovered that she had preserved embers of the flame, at risk to her own life. Brave fool. Yet I'm eternally grateful that she held on to that symbol of hope. Don't tell her I said that. Years later, there was a great rumble. We thought the cavern was going to collapse. It was the Day of Darkness, the first time Beladar shifted to shadow. We had put down roots by then, My soldiers left to make homes for themselves. They started families. Flames, help me. There are children now. I've had too many years of defending against the monsters that go bump in the night. Great Chiron and their lamplighters guided us through the darkness. But like Farron, they mistake saving for safeguarding. My people are brave and strong, but they are not all flame-blessed heroes. I know exactly how many soldiers we lose to the dark. If we play it safe, we might survive long enough for me to put my grandchildren on the front line. I welcome you, outsider. I hope your people's arrival and the Earthen's reunification means better days for Mereldar. But I fear we have just made ourselves a bigger target for the Dark. I search each day for a winning strategy. The darkness comes. We are prepared. Farron's at the orphanage. She was the first child to call it home. She visits whenever she can.
Have you seen any spooky stuff? Are you from above? One day, I'll be a lamplighter.
I require a target.
We owe our service to those in need. That's the warning bells at the main gate.
Children, inside!
We cannot hide from evil. Despite everything.
Mereldar's under attack! Children, stay inside.
The Kobis strike our veneration grounds during Beladar's light. How?
My fate.
Look, General! Darkfire. This is Auric's doing.
In my heart, there is fire.
This land was not what we expected. Our holy mission takes a toll.
I will not fail again.
Arathi, push back the Kobis! Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands!
Lhuas through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear. Yes! Yes! Night falls! Renelas begins! Shadows, bring the Harbinger joy!
Target something first. Target. Aim to
Albric's ritual is the source of this darkness. We need to break through this barrier.
Caution is warned. He draws strength from the darkness. So do I.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi. We lose so many to the darkness.
We will find Xalatath. He should see what true power looks like.
Spoke of you. She has taken an interest in you.
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost. Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Belladar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
I would safeguard my people. The day of darkness changed everything. We lose so many to the darkness. We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it. Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
I will always try. What Farron said, it got me thinking. Perhaps I've been wrong about what the light wants from me.
I must ensure my people's survival. When I saw the depths of Alric's betrayal, I lost hope. I retreated. Flames! The Cobus would have taken Mereldar.
When shadow falls, lamplight. Valeria, what happened?
For years I've held back the void within me, worried I'd hurt my loved ones. When Dalaran fell, I didn't draw on my power, and someone dear to me paid the price. Like Alric, Xal'atath thinks herself safe behind layers of shadow. She isn't. Not when I can turn their own power against her. I will do all it takes to end her threat for good.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
I am out of range.
We burn brightly together. Beledar shine on you.
We are the Seekers of Light. Always be prepared. Greetings, outsider. Beware the shadows.
Arathi, friends, the flame blesses us with victory. Your courage against the dark has saved the day. I pray for the flame to show us the way. Our holy mission takes a toll.
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
I search each day for a win strategy. Flames. Harathi, mount up! Light's Redoubt calls for help. We bring hope into the darkness!
Livia's patience is overrun. We must buy the villagers time before the reckoning can launch.
I must ensure my people's survival. The Day of Darkness changed everything.
We are a light in the darkness, despite everything.
Stalwarts! We are the wall today! Together we will stand against the darkness!
Belladar shift in your favor.
I do not have a target. Target something first. I must get closer.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
We are the holders of hope.
We burn brightly together.
In hardship?
Everyone is evacuated. The Nerubians are massing for another assault. Fall back!
Too far away.
Quickly! Before the Nerubians overwhelm us!
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. Be strong, my friend. A beacon in the dark.
We have to get out of here, now!
Where's Anduin?
Even if someone else carries the torch.
Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar! Blast them apart! flame protects us!
The darkness hungers. Let's give Xalatath's forces a taste of their own shadows.
I am out of range.
Beaten them back! Let's get Anduin!
Hold on! We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We could wait.
We'll lose his trail.
You're right! Let's make those monsters pay for everything they've done! Flames! They were ready for us. Brace yourselves! A lamplighter brings hope. Don't give in to fear. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
require a target.
I will see you through the shadow.
What have you learned? I do not miss. Anduin would not have given up without a fight. He has to be down there.
I do not have a target.
My arrows strike true. They will not escape.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise. We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
Ashes! She's gone! Whoever saved us earlier clearly isn't a friend to the Nerubians. Seek her out. I'll get everyone to safety.
So, you survived the ambush. Impressive. You hail from above. Do not fear the dark. Wild guide you will. The world watch over you. I shall watch for you. Perhaps we'll meet again. The Black Blood is dangerous, especially in Nerubian hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again.
I must get closer. Fire a target. I do not have a target.
So, you made it out alive. I knew I was right.
You have shown your true form. Orwena, this is forbidden! We need nothing from them!
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
Onhaya. She speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others will hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon. Your path leads you deep, stranger. May you lend your song to hers. Let nature take its course. Perhaps we'll meet again. May you lend your song to hers. Come with me. You need to know what you fight against. Someone was here first. Not a battle. A hunt. The trail runs cold. Check the watchtower. You have found me. The City of Threads. The heart of Azj-Kahet. Bled dry and dying. None who enter leave in one piece. Your friend is likely dead. But I know you will not accept that. So you follow your path and I will follow mine. You have survived so far. Keep doing so. I hope we meet again.